Hello, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be playing Izzet Prowess. I played this deck a bunch, big fan of it. Hope you guys enjoy. Wait for some people to join in and then we'll hop into a league. Hello, welcome. Testing out a new chat box. I'm going to see how that works. Pops up on the bottom there. Nice. Share this. Go ahead and hop in the league now. How's everyone doing today? We good? Just making some posts on Twitter. Where'd the lead go? There we go. All right, we are on the draw. We're gonna mulligan this hand. Psych. We got preordained to look for a threat. A lot of lands. Yeah, I think I will mulligan actually. All right, we'll keep this. Put back lightning bolt. Kind of like having a lot of burn. Yeah, I think I'll put back the lightning bolt though. They go land. Pass. Okay. How's the audio, guys? All right, we draw steel cutter. A shotgun. Lead on a Swiftspear. Attack. Okay, fatal push. Okay. Pass the turn. They shock. Play Psychic Frog. Oof. Go Preordain. Bottom bees. Maybe I should have went Preordain turn 1. Okay. Shock. Do I want to Preordain set up for the following turn with his cutter? No, I think I'll go Swiftspear. Pass. They attack, we'll take it. They draw a card. Inquisition. They probably take our cutter. Okay. They have 4 cards in hand, so if we go bolt on this frog, what does that do? Deal 6 damage, and they can only pump it up. The alternative is to preordain for a land. I could just bolt them. No. Let's bolt. Okay. They have some spice. Fatal push. Maybe I should have attacked first. They have 1 card in hand. We have a preordain and a cutter. Another frog, alright. Alright, we have the combo. See what they're drawing. Inquisition. Okay. We'll pass. Draw off a bobble. We play the Inquisition that we knew about. Attack. They didn't give us flying? I mean, I'll block. Make them discard their last card. Yeah, let's do that. It was a land? Sure. At least I don't get a draw card. Draw lightning bolt. Beautiful. Bolt is now. Play tap land. Pass turn. Where is this at? There we go. Alright, I am not distracted now. Go land, go. They didn't play a land this turn, so maybe it's some interaction, like a counter spell. Maybe another Shadow of Doubt. Now they have 2 cards in hand. Hey guys, how's the audio? I did a filter on it to remove the noise. Okay, I had a feeling it was Shadow of Doubt. Okay, 2 cards in their hand. We draw Dart. I think I'll hold the Dart for like a Bowmaster. Prowess creature. Yeah, they play land. What else you got, opponent? Days Undoing is kind of reckless. I should have responded to the days. I was auto yielded. I mean, we just go show off, show off. Into Bobble. There must be like a Narset build. Opponent's on sauce. They might have a sweeper. Attack wall. We got Fatal Push. Oh, okay. Force or Despair. See what they're drawing. Soul Spike. Definitely on some sauce here. Mutagenic Growth. Inquisition. I take my Expressive Iteration. Okay. Go Swiftspear. Dart. Trigger. We have 5 cards in hand. They might have another Force of Despair. So I'm not going to overcommit. Fatal Push. Sure. Another Fatal Push. Sure. 3 cards in their hand. Shieldred. Sure. Got 1 fetch land. We got Chandler. Let's start them. Graveyard. Then let's attack. Just dart. Graveyard. And then dart them. Leave that on top. I don't think I want to overcommit. I mean, I can Mutagenic Grove here. Like, they could have another removal spell. I mean, they had 2 Fatal Pushes. They're blocking. Let's go for the Urge. Double Strike and Trample. Okay. I could Urge this now for lethal. Yeah, they would have killed this already, right? All right. Long game 1. So, some sort of Demir Control, Shieldred Frog. They're probably playing that, what's that card called? That lets them pay life to draw cards on their end step. I think I want the Spell Pierces. Unholy Heat for Frog. They have a lot more spot removal. So I think I'm going to trim on some of this stuff here. I can trim on some removal, maybe darts. Keep 1 dart. Let's try this. Yeah, let's try this. They have a lot of hand disruption. Smorgan this hand. Sure, we'll keep. Put back Mina Jangrove. Or Lightning Bolt. Let's put back Lightning Bolt. There you go, land. Thoughtseize, Inquisition, sure. Alright. Swiftspear. I'm gonna play this bauble now because I need to draw land. See what they're drawing. Another hand disruption. They're probably gonna take my cutter, so I might as well mutagenic growth here. They could have like a force of despair, but no, I'll keep the mutagenic growth in hand. We draw. Okay, we drew the land. They don't play it. So what's this mean? Man, I'm gonna play my cutter. Prowess trigger. Alright. Opponent concedes. Let's go. Up on the next league. Alright. We're on the draw. That's a lot of Swiftspears and baubles. I think we'll keep this. Someone type something in the chat. I want to test out this new chat box I did. Okay. We'll go ahead and cash out on this Chandler with baubles. Dig for a land. Well, we'll see what we surveil first. Dart to yard. Go ahead, graveyard. I think we already have delirium. Another one. Is this legendary? It is legendary. Okay. Draw off bauble. Okay, we found the land. This deals them damage, right? Whenever it deals damage, you lose that much life. Then if your life total is less than or equal to half your starting, flip it. Okay. So let's take some damage here. Okay. Fear of missing out. Sure. This could be like a reanimator deck. Delirium. See what they're drawing. Street Wraith. Okay. Draw. Bauble. Cutter. Cool. When this flips, it has lifelink. I think that's fine. Another bauble to yard. Let's go. Or sorry, not bauble, dart. Graveyard Chandler. Attack. They block. This is a 2/3, right? Alright, so we just dart them. Mutagenic growth. Uh, sure, I'll keep that on top. They're drawing Street Wraith. Can everyone hear me all right? Testing out a new filter. Is the audio better? Okay, they attack for 2, and then they're gonna transform this guy. Okay. Goif. This doesn't have flying, right? They have Street Wraith and Mystery card in hand. Let's bobble them. Land. Okay. So we're drawing Mutagenic Growth, Mystery card. Cutter. So I could just go for lethal in the air. Let's try that. All right. And then just dart. It's over. GG's. All right, game 2. So I think on Holy Heat, Soul Guy Lantern. What else do we want? They're probably playing like Fatal Push as removal. They might have Dothies as Graveyard Hate. Maybe trim 2 darts. Mutagenic Growth and a Urge. One more card. Maybe 3 darts. Alright, let's try that. Alright, we're on the draw. Uh, let's keep. They're gonna do the Bauble Scribe. Okay. Surveillan. They kept it on top. Okay, so they liked what they saw. Okay, we drew land, so let's go Shock. Steam Vents. Play Swiftspear. And attack. I'll save this bauble for the show off. Okay. Probably take my show off here. Arena Glory into Unholy Heat. Okay. Top deck. Corey Stillcutter. Let's go. How about another bauble? Alright. Peered in. I'm gonna bottom both these. Urge. Let's do the bauble trick. Okay, I'll take a Chandler. Draw Chandler. They have Delirium. Okay, they shock. 3 mana. Trespasser. Okay. Let's bolt it. I think I'm gonna discard this Urge. Okay. Another land. Alright, let's go Bobble. Or sorry, go Chandler into Bobble. I'll keep that on top. Play land. See what my opponent's drawing. Goif. Okay. We'll draw off Bobble. They have 5 card types in the yard, so this is just like a Rakdos Delirium mid-range deck. 2 cards in hand. We'll Surveil. We have Delirium. Take a Preordain. Let's go Expressive Iteration. Surveil. This plays around Bolt. Sure. Hand. I think I want another Chandler actually. Hand. Bottom. Exile. Keep that on top. We'll take their creature. Then attack. Okay. Cling to dust, sure. Um, yeah, I'll take 4 here. Okay. All right. One card in their hand. Exile their yard. So let's play Chandler. Let's play Preordain. Surveil a bunch. Keep that on top. I like both these, so let's go top, top. Play Lamb. Attack for 3. And then, does this trigger when it attacks or when it deals damage? When it deals damage. Okay. Two cards in their hand. We'll bolt it. Leave this on top. Goyf mystery card. All right. Let's try to go for lethal here. Upkeep stop. All right. Let's go show off into iteration. Take a ping. Whoops. Triggers. Graveyard. Sure, I'll keep that on top. Hand, bottom, exile. Do not draw another spell to win the game, so I'm gonna hold back a blocker and just win next turn. Because these goys can grow big out of nowhere, and they hit delirium, they can give it, you know, 2 attack steps. They surveil, trying to hit delirium. Okay, 3 card types in the yard. Not quite delirious. Block. They have way to deal 4 damage. All right, GG's. All right, 2-0 in a league. Let's go. 2-0-4-0. Let's go. Let's keep it up. Hopefully we can win a trophy. That'd be cool to do on live. We'll do it live. All right, we're on the play. Sounds really good if we draw land. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Play the Bloodstain. I'm gonna just play out this Chandler. And then I'm gonna hold the Bobble. If I don't draw land, I'm just gonna go Swiftspear Bobble. Okay, is this the mirror? Or is this Town Meal? Lightning Bolt. Okay. Let's go land off the top. Let's go. It's that easy. Always had it, was never worried. Attack for 2. Go ahead and bobble them now. Okay, this is Zoo. Another cutter. Okay. So this is a 4/4. Land. Let's go Expressive. Hand. Bottom. Exile. We have Delirium. So let's attack. We'll Urge. So it gives us double strike. And we already have trample. And we get another. Oh, wait. I'm dumb. Okay, well, our guy still lives, but we don't have trample now. I should have kept the cutter on it. I hit yes. Oh, well. We missed the extra 3-4 points of damage. They have 5 cards in hand. Alright, let's start thinking about sideboarding. Unholy Heats are good. Probably have to bring in into the Flood Maw to bounce their ley line. And think about Consignment Memory to counter their combo. Okay, they don't fetch for Delirium. Is this Flage? Sure. Preordain. Alright, let's go Cutter. Into Preordain. I like all these, but I will have to fetch to be able to play this Swiftspear. I think I'll bottom the land, actually hold this, and then we'll play the Surveil land. Additional land. I don't think we need it now. Let's attack. Those few points of damage are gonna matter, it looks like. That's alright. They might be able to Flash us next turn, and then we can try to just have lethal through it. Maybe I should have kept the land, actually. Because then I could have went... Okay, they go Ragavan. Okay. Into... Flying blocker. Okay. Alright, this should do it. Alright, let's go... Cast this, cast iteration. Alright. Game 2. So we can bounce the ley line. We also have consign to memory for ley line trigger, or the white ley line, I forget what it's called. Uh, but it has the ETB of exiling your creature. We can consign to memory that trigger. We can consign a Flage. We cannot beat the combo. So I kind of feel like you had to bring this in. Let's trim the darts. I also want the Unholy Heats. It's a lot of cards to bring in. Trim the darts. Lightning Bolt's not that good, actually. Let's try that. Maybe like 4 consigns is too much, but like if they just have the combo, I can't beat it. What do you guys think in the chat? Um, it's a lot of creatures. Yeah, I'll keep. Alright, they don't have the ley line. They go tap land go. Thanks for the shout out. Alright. Let's shock. Play a Chandler. Pass turn. Fetch land. Is this domain? Okay. Is this non-creature or just a spell in general? Spell in general. Alright. So this cutter doesn't do much. Let's play a Swiftspear. And then attack. And then we will surveil. High noon, huh? Each player can't cast more than one spell each turn. Pyroclasm. Okay. Maybe I'll bring the spell pierces in. We'll go Surveil Land. Unholy Heat. Graveyard. Into the Flub Mall's great. Attack. Pass turn. They fetch. Surveil. Graveyard it. I'm gonna gift them a fish. Okay. Just Flage. Okay. Let's gift them a fish. Yeah, that way I can go Steel Cutter into Bobble. Sure. But then they're just gonna cast a High Noon again. Let's actually cast the Show Off and then cast the Bobble. It's more damage. See what they're drawing. Draco. Attack. Pass turn. We'll draw off Bobble. Lightning Bolt. They discard Wear and Tear. Why did they bring that in? Oh, I guess for Cutter, duh. And Lightning Bolt. They must have another removal spell, or they think this High Noon's gonna carry them. They attack with both. Then they Flage. Okay. Well, we're kind of cooked. They're just gonna cast High Noon. Okay. Let's go to the next game. So let's cut the expressive iterations for spell pierce. Let's try that. We're on the play. Let's keep. Okay. Attack. I should have played a fetch land. That's alright. Okay. Yeah, I should have played a fetch land. That way I could have went preordained this turn. But now I have to hold up consign in case they have Draco. They fetch. Grab a surveil land, I'm assuming. Okay. Play land. This is why I needed the consign to memories. Chandler. All right, let's play Chandler. Let's play preordain. Looking for another consign. Spell Pierce, Unholy Heat. I'll take a Spell Pierce, but I'm not thrilled about it. Hopefully they just didn't have two Dracos. But like, if they did have two Dracos and they block my Chandler, we can mutagenic growth it to kill it. Because this only gets first strike and not double strike, and our Chandler would be a 5/5. I'm holding up Spell Pierce against High Noon. Okay, they go Surveil Land. Ooh. They pass. What could they have on instant speed? Lightning Bolt and Leyline Button? Okay, I'll just hold up Spell Pierce. Let's cast the Show Off. And then attack with all. Alright. Pass the turn. Mutagenic Growth. Surveil. I'm just gonna graveyard anything. Leyline Binding. Um, let's Spell Pierce the Leyline Binding. And we'll get another look. Graveyard. Consign the memory. I think it's a little too late for that. If they had Draco, they would have played it last turn. Tribal Flames. Sure. Preordain would be a great draw. Not a land. Alright. I'll take on Holy Heat. They're at 6. They're at 5. They grab Triome. Land. Paying cost. Tribal Flames. Sure. I'd rather them kill my creature than go at me. Me and Giant Growth. I am scared, so I'm not going for it. Land. They were about to pay cost, but didn't. Bobble. Beautiful. Attack. Alright, they're at 2. Just gonna bobble. They don't have to fetch, but we can draw another consign. Alright, land on top. They play tapped. Corey Steel Cutter. Okay. GG's. All right. We're 3-0. Playing for the 4-0. Can you guys hear me all right in the chat? Is the stream laggy at all? Someone give me some feedback. We have the combo. Let's keep. They shock. Pass. We'll play land and pass. Make them think we're on energy. Okay. This is probably Rakdos Reanimator. Grixis Reanimator, maybe? Frog? Sure. Uh, I think I'll graveyard. Another land. So they have 5 cards in hand. They can bump this up to a 6/7. And we can make our monk token a 5/5. Archon and Cruelty off the top. Let's just pass. Okay. Yep. Do they have persist? Let's go to next game. All right. Surgical along with Soul Guy Lantern. Spell Pierce on persist seems okay. I think I want the Unholy Heats for Frog and an Archon. Let's trim the Lava Darts. Let's trim a Urge. An Immunogenic Growth. 1 Expressive. 2 Lightning Bolts. Keep the Expressive. Alright, let's try this. We'll be on the play. We'll keep. It's not the best hand, but Opponent mulligans to 6. Alright, we'll play fetch land. Shock in. I'll hold Bobble for a top deck Steel Cutter. Land. Lightning Bolt. Time Meal. Okay. Show off. Alright, well, let's go Soul Guy Lantern. Keep that on top. Attack for 1. Okay, they don't think I can just give this Delirium. Alright. They might be playing Oculus as well. Emperor Bones. Sure. Okay. Attack with Tamio. Cutter. Go Cutter. Graveyard land. Go Bobble. Graveyard land. Let's look at our top card. Land. Land's not terrible because it lets us do some things, but I don't think I want it. Draw a bobble. Preordain. Cool. Okay. No attacks. Play land. Okay. Well, I'll draw a card. Chandler. All right, let's lead on a show off. And then let's play a preordain. Keep that on top. Uh, yeah, top. And then attack. Block the Tameo. Or block with Tameo. Okay. Are they gonna flip Tameo here? No, they just draw a card. Okay. Surgical protection, I'm feeling pretty good. Faithless looting, sure. What is this? Create 3. Okay, they play Tameo. Alright, well, surgical. Stop this nonsense from going down. Alright, game 3. Yeah, I think we keep it as is. Gotta be mindful of engineered explosives. We keep this. Shotgun, faithless looting. Okay, do they just have to turn to persist? Hell of a top deck for us. Looks like they're going for it. Oh, second frog. Okay. I played around the spell pierce. Iteration. I'll take an iteration. We'll go Chandler. Engineered explosives on 1. So they could go like on tap land. Preordain. Which would suck, but I'm gonna fall for it. Looks like I'm gonna fall for it. Yep. I called it too, like I knew it. This gets me delirium. So let's hope we find Unholy Heat. Lightning Bolt. Alright, let's go Expressive Land Unholy Heat, please. There's the surgical. Alright, GG's. I should have just let the explosive go. And then we would have got this surgical. Happens. Alright, we're playing for the 4-1. Alright, we are on the play. I'll keep. Shotgun. I'm gonna lead on Chandler or Preordain. This is worse if they have like hand disruption, but I want to be able to surveil. Okay. Energy. Go graveyard. Bottom top. I'll play. Do I want to play another Chandler or do I want to play a Swiftspear? I think I want to play Swiftspear because it can block the first striker. Land. Another Ocelot Pride. Ragavan. Sure. lightning bolt. Let's go Chandler. Or do I want to go expressive iteration? Let's go Chandler. Bolt. A Ocelot Pride. Surveil Tool. Land. Let's graveyard the land. Trying to hit Delirium. Another land. I'll take third land. Then we'll pass. Disflage. Okay. Kill a Chandler. Now we have Delirium. They're gonna get a cat. Okay. Let's go Expressive Iteration. Let's graveyard that. Let's go hand. Bottom exile. Let's grab mountain. Play the Chandler. Cast bauble. Leave that on top. Let's see what they're drawing. Another pride. All right. We'll attack. Leave one blocker back. Two blockers back, sorry. Let's think. So this is 3, and then another trigger here. 5, 7, 8. This is 16 damage. If we draw any spell, it'll be lethal. Okay. Let it go. They attack with the Ragavan. I'll block. Oh, they just tap out for like an Ajani voice. Okay. Show off. So how much damage is this? We cast this. We need to find like Dart. I think I can put him to 1. So this is 3, 5, 7, 8, 8, 16 plus the Yeah, let's find a dart. It's that easy. Sure, I'll leave that on top. GG's. All right, on the draw, game two. Let's go into sideboarding. Could bring in some more removal. Maybe do some trimming like that. And then I guess we want some anti-hate for Flage because can't really get past the Flage. So maybe we want to trim another growth. Another iteration. Our anti-Flage package of Soul Guy Lantern Surgical Extraction. This hand's not that great. We have a Lightning Bolt for their turn one play. Turn two, we go Core Steel Cutter. I think we can do better. Let's mulligan. Alright, I'll keep this. Put back a show off. Ragavan. Okay. Lightning Bolt. Let's see what we're drawing. Land. Okay, I'm just gonna bolt the Ragavan. Another Ragavan. Ghost Vacuum. Okay. They kept a one lander. I might have some removal here. Okay. See what they're drawing. Land. Okay. Draw off Bauble. Another land. Not great. Okay. Maybe we should bring some hate for High Noon. Uh, yeah, it's graveyard. Attack for 3. Okay. Like High Noon's not great for them either, right? They have like really low mana curve. Okay, that's all they can do. Lightning bolt. Cool. I got a bunch of spells in hand. Okay. Okay. Voice and High Noon are kind of tough. Like I had to take the turn off to kill that. I guess I could kill it on their turn. No, I can't. But Lava Dart's a good pickup. Okay. Preordain. Sure. This High Noon putting in work. Is a Flage? Sure. I'll dart them. I need like a wear and tear on my sideboard, I guess. Surgical would be good. I'm gonna look for surgical. If they draw a land, I'm just gonna concede, lose the game. Johnny. All right, let's go to the next game. This High Noon's annoying. So High Noon, huh? It's really just into the flood to answer, and that's not great. I guess I can bring in Spell Pierce. Trim some of my cards that care about chaining spells. All right, let's do it. Match 3 for the 4-1. Playing for the 4-1. This hand's not great. I think I'll keep though. Pass the turn. Land, go. Let's go Chandler in the preordain. take third land. I'll take a fetch land so I can scry. Oh, I have played my scry land. I forgot. It's all right. They surveil. Land to the yard. Okay. So this mutagenic growth doesn't save me unless I hit delirium, so I'll let this go. Okay. Ocelot Pride, sure. So we need to hit removal, which we do. Let's go Expressive Iteration. Hand, bottom, exile. Oh wait, don't cast that yet. All right, play mountain. Slow down, Louis. All right, play mountain. Now we have delirium. Keep that as Flage insurance. Got a souls. Cool. Draw off bobble. Johnny, sure. Scryland. Pride to the yard. Okay. Show off. So I have to attack. Let's go preordain. I'm gonna keep that on top. I like both these. Let's lightning bolt Johnny. Attack for 3. I should have graveyard that creature. So I'm gonna try to just get sneaky lethal next turn with these two. Attack with both. I know they have guide in hand. I think I'll let this go. I'm gonna want to kill the guide. Flage. Okay, so let's think here. They're gonna go up to 19. I need to draw land to have lethal. So let's, on a holy heat here, graveyard this now. Let me draw Lava Dart. Lava Dart does not do it. But we can exile the Flage. Attack for 3. And we have Mutagenic Growth Protection. God of Souls, sure. Galvanic Discharge. We'll save it. Oh, they have more energy. I'm so dumb. Ah, I deserve to lose this. That's alright. Let's see what we draw. Surgical Extraction. Let's draw a card here. Land. Okay. Oof. Yeah, this is looking like the end of the road here. All right. Let's take a draw step. Spell Pierce. All right, GG's. We went 3-2. Do we want to run it back? Hmm. What time is it? 8. Yeah, we can run it back. Get some water. I'll be right back. We are on the play. The mulligan. All right, we can keep this. Playing against Hayashi. What up, dude? Alright, so I'm gonna put back Urge probably. And then lead on Chandler. Turn 2, play Steel Cutter, Mutagenic Growth to Chandler. Trigger Steel Cutter. Attack for a bunch. Alright, they begin with 7. We'll keep. Put back the Urge. Stick to the game plan. Shock. Lead on Chandler. Pass the turn. Okay. Period in. Alright, let's go Swiftspear. Period in. Bottom, I'll take removal. And then once we cast this lightning bolt, we'll have delirium. They shock. Playing a Johnny. Okay. Let's attack. Kill the Johnny. Play a tap land. Surveil. Lightning bolt. I'll keep that on top. So they can pay 5 for this. So I just let this go. Made this mistake. Another Johnny. Great. They attack. Glad I kept that lightning bolt on top. Go cutter into bolt. The Johnny. Not let that thing live. Attack for 2. Alright. They're at 9, we're at 11. They have 3 cards in hand. I have none. Another Johnny? Okay, boys. They attack. Sure. We draw Urge. Urge is just lethal if they have nothing, right? If they don't block. Therefore, we'll draw a card at the end step. They attack. Okay. They go to 3. They must have Flage. Voice. Draw a card. Attack for 1. They have 2 cards in hand. Bowmaster? Sure. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, they just have lethal. Because they throw the... Yeah, it's just lethal. That was a good game. Alright, let's bring in Unholy Heat. Our anti-flage package. Trim on our pump spells. One iteration. Maybe 2 iteration. Alright, let's try that. On the play. Really good if we draw land. We have a lot of removal. Can pretty much kill all the threats until we draw land. Sure. Alright, let's go. Land off the top. Dart. I'm killing all their threats. Okay. Alright, I'm cashing this bobble in. Need to draw a land. They surveil. Leave it on top. What'd you get? Land? Okay. We draw. Let's actually, we don't have delirium, so let's unholy heat this. Alright, we drew land. Chandler. Let's play the Chandler. Pass turn. Five cards in their hand. Okay. in response to this ETB, I'm going to. Okay. Weird game. Would I add Delirium if I'm Mutagenic Growth? Maybe. Alright, well, we have Delirium now. Pass turn. Well, they have Hasty Soren? Sure. Okay. Does this have Death Touch? No. We'll block. And we'll just save it. Sure. Shocks in. Fatal Push. Okay. Three cards in their hand. I'm gonna go Cutter into Surgical Extraction. Guide of Souls. Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay. I don't think I'm winning this game. What they discard? Fatal Push? No, they haven't discarded anything yet. They have one card in hand. Okay. We're gonna take a lot of damage. Steam Vents. I think I'm just dead. Okay. Yeah, I'll give up. Ugh. Got smacked. Alright, we're on the play. Yes, keep. Morgan's the 6. We'll go Cutter, Plot, Show Off. Turn 3, cast Steel Cutter, Show Off, Mutagenic Growth. That's my current plan. Attack. Surveil land. Is this Neoform? It's a game I like to always play is to see if I could guess the card off of the first land. Looks like Neoform to me. This wouldn't be lethal, right? See, mutagenic growth. 6. Maybe it's not Neoform. Is this Dredge? Okay. Land go. All right. Violent Urge. Cast Chandler. There's a lot of triggers on the stack. Surveil. Graveyard. Bottom all these. I just want to land. Okay. Attack. Two, 4, 6. All right. Let's go for lethal. They fetch. Surveil. Okay, this might be Gorios with the Tainted Indulgence in the yard. So let's bring in Spell Pierce, Surgical, Soul Guy Lantern. Lava Darts don't seem great. Trim 1 Mutagenic. No. Trim 1 Expressive Iteration. Um, think I'll keep this. Land go. Lead on a preordain. Yeah, I'll take both these. Now we don't have to worry about lands. Could have probably... Let's turn off all yields, actually. Let's cash in one of these baubles. Okay. Keep it on top. Let's see what it is. Land. Okay. Maybe they kept the one-lander as well. Draw a bauble. Play land. The Psychic Frog. Yep. Psychic Frog is a problem. Okay. Mutagenic Growth. Alright, let's cash in these baubles. Let's look at our top card. Creature. I'll take it. We're gonna have Sneaky Lethal. 2 Mutagenic Growths, a Lightning Bolt, and a Violent Urge. Okay. They're going for it. Alright, Spell Pierce. Now I just have to hope they don't have Solitude. So Mutagenic Growth pumps this up to 5. Another Mutagenic Growth pumps it up to what? Oh, they have one card in hand. They have no cards in hand. I think with the Lightning Bolt, it's lethal. Do I want to do it that way? Is that more damage? Let's see. Mutagenic Growth pumps this up to 5, 9. 10. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Those who just joined, tuned in a good time. Mutagenic Growth. Mutagenic Growth. You ever just... How big is this going to be? Oh, they have a blocker. I don't think it matters though, right? Because I have I don't have trample. Oh no. This isn't lethal. I was speaking too soon. Okay. Well, we're still playing. Oh, they didn't block? Oh, they waited too late. Okay. It is what it is. Can you guys hear me all right in the chat? Let's mulligan this. All right, we'll keep. Put back. Swiftspear? Or dart? I think Swiftspear. Okay, they go tap land, surveil, go. Expressive iteration. So is this the mirror? Looks like it. So they're probably hoping for land if they played this bobble out. And they bend expressive iteration. Yes, sir. Chat's been quiet today. Okay, they found the land. Swiftspear. Alright, let's go do the thing. You guys think the chat box is too low? Lightning bolt. Okay. Sure, I'll keep that on top. Then we'll attack. Okay. See what they're drawing. Cutter. We're drawing our second Swiftspear. So we'll go Swiftspear, Swiftspear. If we draw a land, we'll go Dart. Saga. Okay, so this is maybe a VV build. They pass. Interesting. We knew they drew the cutter. Upkeep. Flame of Anor. Should I just go Dart, Dart? No. Chandler. I'll go Chandler into Swiftspear. And then attack. I want to play a VV deck soon. Okay. Bobble. Sure. I wonder if they have Shadow Spear, man. Emery. If we draw a land, we can just kill the Emery with Swiftspear attacking. Okay, we drew Bolt. I'll graveyard Chandler. They have 3 cards in hand. I'm gonna tackle all. They probably block my monk token, sure. They're at 9. Construct. Kind of hope they make a construct. Okay, Soul Guy Lantern, sure. They have to pop it to get us off Delirium. VV? Oh, Expressive Iteration. Okay. Or is this Saga? Okay. Repeal my Chandler. Okay. So this is 2, 4. Yeah, I think we have lethal. We have no lands. Dart you. Dart you. Dart you. Dart you. I have no lands. Okay, game 2. Um, Meltdown on Holy Heats. Trim the expressives. Let's do that. I can see an argument for Spell Pierce too. So mulligan this hand. This hand's good if we draw land and we have extra bobbles to ensure we draw land. We go land go. Let's just preordain. I'll top both these. And I'll save my baubles. Surveil land. Amber to the yard. Do they have the combo? They do have the combo. They attack for 3. Okay. Go mountain. Cutter. Bobble. Let's see what they're drawing. Pick your poison. Okay. So them drawing pick your poison. I'm gonna play this. So I can sack my bauble instead of sacking my steel cutter. Draw a bauble. They didn't crack their bauble. Alright, mutagenic growth. Okay. Might have sneaky lethal. So they're gonna lightning bolt my monk or my token. Okay. They attack for both. Pass the turn. Land on top. They probably have interaction if they didn't cast the pick your poison. Alright. Let's go Swiftspear. Preordain. Let's go bottom, top, and then let's attack with the monk. And then next turn we'll go for lethal. I don't have delirium actually. I just realized that. They go pick your poison. I'm going to kill a monk. They have one card in hand. They look at our top card. Okay, they hold. Lava Dart. Alright. We're gonna go for it. They have two cards in hand. We have to hope they don't have any interaction. Did we get there? I think I'm taking this play no matter what, actually, to just wipe their board. They might have Flam here. GG's. Alright, we got there. Nice. Alright, we're 2-1. Let's play 2 more games and then call it. Currently 5-3 on the day with Izzet Prowess. Let's go. I think I want to play some Soul Cauldron. No, what's the card? Soul Warren? What's that card that where you pay 1 life and you make a treasure by sacrificing a creature? This combo deck with that I want to play. Alright, we're on the play. Keep. Surveil land, Cutter, Bauble. They reveal Devour. Oh, my good friend Devour. Is this a turn 1 Chalice? No, okay. So it looks like it's the Through the Breach Stirrings. Alright, we gotta kill him quick. Defiler. Dart to the yard. Beautiful. Could have him dead next turn. See what they're drawing. Another Labyrinth? So they could turn to Defiler us if they have another 7-drop in hand. Because Through the Breach is 5 mana? That'd be nuts. Oh god. Are we getting turn 2 Through the Breach? Okay. Saved. Bobble. Preordain. Uh, Bottom, top. Check our card, top card out. Expressive. Do I think they have nothing? Maybe. Is this lethal with Urge here? I think so. Yep. All right, game 2. Consign the memories. Yep. Consign the memories and spell pierces. Let's take out our iterations because it's too slow. Trim out 1 urge because it's harder to get delirium without the 8 sorceries. One, 2 darts. All right, let's run it. All right, we can keep this. Labyrinth. No Devour trigger. Okay. Cutter. I'm gonna hold up Consign. Okay. They have 2 cards in hand. Do I think they have like Through the Breach? Scary thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I need to put pressure on the board, so I'm going for the Cutter Bobble. See what they're drawing. Drawing Mountain. Okay, that's good. So we just have to hope their top 2 cards aren't something crazy. Draw a Bobble. Show off. Okay. Lightning Bolt. Let's go Surveillant. Graveyard. think I gotta hold up. Consign the memory. Danatsu. Alright. We'll consign. They have one card in hand. Do I want to cast this lightning bolt to trigger prowess? Sure. Not prowess, but trigger Corey Steelcutter. Chandler. Alright, so let's go show off to preordain. Hope to draw like mutagenic growth. Alright. Top. Top. Go to combat. Attack wall. Mutagenic growth. GG's. Alright. Playing for the 4-1 again. Let's go. 20202002. Right. We're on the play. Uh, it's kind of slow. We can turn 1 surveil, turn 2 plot, show off, and then cast cutter into show off. I think I'll try it. Maybe we draw a bobble off of scrying. A lot of 2-drops. Alright, land go. Shadow Spear. Eldrazi Temple. What is this? I can graveyard. Graveyard for Delirium for the Urge. Mountain. Well, this Urge won't do much. Bobble. Alright, let's go Cutter. into this. Do I want to play the bubble now? Kinda. See what they're drawing. They have the shadow sphere that I don't like. Hopefully we draw like lightning bolt. Bowmaster. Sure. They're gonna kill my dude. Alright. Attack for 2. Land. We draw a preordained. So let's go cutter. Into preordain. They're gonna get a trigger off this bowmaster. Top. Top. Target me. Yeah, let's just attack. She got opponent. Okay. Interesting. Alright, pass turn. So they can equip Shadow Sphere onto Emperor. And then if I try to bolt it, they can adapt. Graveyard Trespasser. Sure. Okay. Okay. Attack. They have 1 card in hand. We're drawing Expressive Iteration. I'm going to bolt this now. Discard land. Hand, bottom, exile. Steel Cutter is like a crazy card, isn't it? GG. All right. So they're probably playing like Kozilek's Command, Urza's Saga. Um, it's like a mono black mid range deck. So I think I want to trim on my pump spells because they have removal. And the game's gonna go longer. Can bring in Unholy Heats for like Dothy, for Emperor Bones, Bowmaster. Maybe just 2 Unholy Heats. Maybe I don't want all these consigns. Like, consign really just stops their command, right? I'm not too familiar with their deck. You know what? I don't want the Unholy Heats. No, I'll just bring in 3 consigns. Lightning Bolt. Let's run it. See if we can get the 4-1. A lot of 1-drops. We're on the draw. I'm Morgan. All right, let's keep this. Put back second. Show off. Put back land. I'm a preordained turn 1 to play around Bowmaster. Okay. Expressive Iteration, good draw. We'll go preordain. Don't think I want any of these. Oh. Okay. Pass turn. Urza Saga. Pass. Let's plot. Pass turn. I go Bowmaster. Sure. They play Lamb. Three mana. Okay. Trespasser. Attack. Redraw Chandler. Alright. Let's play Cutter. Play Show Off. And then let's Surveil. Another Cutter. I don't think another Cutter is where I want to be. Pass turn. I float a mana, probably grab Shadow Sphere. Equip it to the Trespasser. If the Trespasser flips, do they still keep their equipment? Does anyone know? Grab Waste. What you got, opponent? Bowmaster. Interesting. Okay. They got another Bowmaster. Alright, we're not winning this game. Let's go to the next one. Think about how I sideboarded here. I don't think I want the consigns. Maybe I want a Meltdown. No. Let's bring the heats in. Alright, we're on the play. It's an okay hand, we'll keep. I'm gonna lead on Chandler. Debating on Fetch Shocking. I don't think I will. I think I'll keep this as a Surveil land. Play the bobble. Yeah, I can keep that on top. See what they're drawing. Bowmaster, good to know about. Okay. Take our show off. Bobble. Let's play bobble now. Dart to yard. Let's look at our top card. Another Chandler. I don't think we want another Chandler. Let's see if we can hit Delirium. Bolt does not get us Delirium, but it's no more removal. I think I'll take it. Draw off of Bubble. Saga. Sure. Bowmaster. We'll unholy heat it. Graveyard. Trying to hit Delirium there. Bolt. Alright, let's go Expressive Iteration. Hand, bottom, exile. Pass turn. Okay. Play land. Fetch. Goif. Okay. To Emperor Bones. Let's bolt the Emperor. I wish I kept this Unholy Heat. Okay. Swiftspear. Let's go Swiftspear. Attack. Alright, so how much damage do we have? We have 2 darts in the yard. No, we have 1 dart. So we have 3 damage with this. Another 3 with our lightning bolt. That's 6. It's not lethal. So we'll pass. They float a mana. If we had a Violent Urge, it would be lethal. Emperor Bones. Okay. I have to use 3 cards in my hand to kill this. Terrible. I think this game's over. Unless I draw something good. We're gonna target, hit my lava dart. We draw probably best possible. Hand bottom exile. Attack. They have 2 cards in hand. I don't think we're getting there though. Where's the Saga? They going Shieldred or Command? All right, GG's. We went 3-2, 6-4 overall with Izzet Prowess. Haven't played the deck in a little bit, but still is a lot of fun. Gonna test out some other decks or play some Eldrazi aggro again soon. But thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Catch y'all later.